let's start keeping that. Alright, well, another episode of Sports Talk here, and putting up with us. This one will again be a bit soccer related. The AFL hasn't picked up yet.
Yeah, we apologise for that.
Things are still happening in every other league, or yet to happen. Obviously, we've spoken about and written about Leicester ad nauseum. So something else that's come to our attention, and I mean, it's obviously it's a bit of an obvious thing as well. Mauricio Pochettino, Tottenham's manager, he has done something that's, and I've just reading up on his bio, he is the 10th manager of the Spurs in a 12-year span.
Really?
Yeah. So he's done something that hasn't been able to be done at Tottenham realistically since Juande Ramos was there.
Yeah.
Which was definitely 2008, which was before Harry Redknapp came back.
Well, he's done really well at the moment with Tottenham. They're 5 points behind Leicester. They're second.
Mind you, typical Tottenham, the one year that they play really well, they're losing to Leicester.
Losing to a team that's
usually lower than that. Should have been relegated last year.
Yeah, but I think the team is very strong, Tottenham. That's why I reckon they're in second. They've got a good young list, and obviously Pochettino's
helped it. I mean,
definitely helped that a lot.
It's one of those things where, Tottenham have had this youth and had this talent, but they haven't had the right manager.
Yeah. Now they've got the right manager, definitely.
They've had Harry Redknapp basically say, alright, I'm going to buy Peter Crouch, I'm going to buy a strong ball playing defender, and we're going to play long balls all day long.
Yeah.
That was all it was, and then Nico Kranjčar and Jermaine Defoe running around behind you.
Jeez, the team is definitely different from what it was back then. And then they had what?
Then
they had Villas-Boas coming in.
And bought, 10 players for 100 million?
Was that the time when Bale was sold? So that's when he came in.
Mind you, it's nice to see that Lamella's actually working out.
Lamella's
a
good.
Freak.
Lamella's a freak. Eriksen's a freak. That was one of their signings. Yeah, definitely. Then Harry Kane.
Yeah, I mean, that's just ridiculous. He's arguably the best young striker since Rooney.
Yeah,
for the
English. I don't argue with that. He's He's the top scorer now in the Premier League. Is it joint or?
Joint, 19. He's 19 with Vardy.
Yeah, so.
They're both in the England team.
If they're not, then there's just some problems with Hodgson there. But yeah, I think his goal scoring ratio is just magnificent.
Yeah, it's 40 in 71.
That's
45 in 71 games.
Very impressive for a Premier League striker.
I think that's across all competitions, but still.
Oh, still he's playing.
Yeah.
In other competitions, so.
Yes, it's a point. Pochettino's managed to get the best out of him, and it's not by any great fluke.
He definitely.
When he came in, he came into Southampton the start of 2013 when Southampton really had no reason to get rid of Nigel Adkins, who had gotten double promotion from one to championship to the league.
I remember that. It made no sense.
No one understood.
Why?
No one understood why he was leaving. But they had him.
They had a good replacement though.
Yeah, they had a fantastic, and he did what he's done at Tottenham. He did at Southampton.
Well, so his first full season, the first half of that season, they were in Champions League spot. So
yeah,
he got him up there, and then
then they finished their equal best ever finish of 8th.
Yeah. And then went to Tottenham.
Then he went to Tottenham after 18 months at the club.
And he started slowly, but then he got really into it, I think.
Yeah, well, I think it was one of those things where the players had to play a different style,
And then when the style came, it's just working wonders at the moment for him.
Yeah, they're not afraid to make a mistake going forward, just playing complete freedom, really.
Yeah,
they're young players around, so like Dele Alli.
That's brilliant. So, do you think Tottenham are better than Arsenal at the moment?
100%.
100%.
Yeah. That's because I hate Arsenal. I repeat, I hate Arsenal.
Feel free to rip into them, Arsenal fans. But no, I actually agree. They're playing a lot better. They're more consistent.
Yeah.
Every time you see Tottenham play, you expect a good performance from them, and they usually deliver. And you've seen some good wins from them. And the team is just fantastic, all because of Pochettino. As you wrote there, he's a silent genius.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably because he doesn't know any English, but
he's getting there.
Yeah,
he's getting there.
But yeah, I mean, it'll be an interesting finish to the season, obviously, and another thing that'll come up with the season finishing is transfers.
Oh yes.
It's obviously it's
An exciting time.
It's-
Always is.
every team needs something different from the transfer period. It's always hard to well, in some cases it's always hard to foreshadow what they're going to want.
Definitely.
Although there is a blog up on our website about who a few of the younger talents that Manchester United should go at. And once the new coach is announced, which it looks like it'll be Jose Mourinho, according to El Pay, then I'll do up another list who based on
So
who Mourinho likes and whatever. I'll try and predict the starting 11.
So the free agent list. So what have we got?
Well, yeah, free agent list. It's
Got a few.
it's always an interesting way for teams to pick up talent. Obviously for nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
Tends to be a lot of the older players who you can sort of fill a gap and get the job done pretty quickly. I mean, there's a few standouts.
Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso from Bayern. I reckon he'll get another deal there and finish his career there.
Not going to Liverpool.
No,
I really want him back, but
we should never have let him go.
no, I know. I definitely agree. That's
Alvaro Arbeloa.
another former Liverpool player.
He'll get it. I don't know if he'll stay at Madrid, but he'll get a deal.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I don't
He's a
think
good player.
Definitely not.
Mikel Arteta, a bit injured, but he'll stay.
Yeah, I think he'll stay at Arsenal.
Eder Balanta, good young defender.
He'll
Anyone who plays
eventually-
Football Manager knows why.
He'll eventually go into Europe. Eventually,
he'll-
some club will pick him up. Usually they do it.
Oh no, hang on, no, he.
Oh, did he go to?
No, he's at Leicester.
Is he?
Yeah, I forgot he went to Leicester. So no wonder they're playing
Jeez, I
well.
need to know a bit more about this.
Eva Benega, he'll stay at Sevilla.
Didn't he just go there? I think he just.
No, he's been there for a while,
Ah.
but he may have re-signed. There's also Michael Carrick at Manchester United, which is under a bit of a cloud as to what will happen next. Martin Demichelis, who should have no business being on a football pitch, although I'm quite glad he was for the derby, to be honest with you. Canel Ekri for Fenerbahce,
He was.
highly rated.
Yeah.
He will leave.
He was linked to Liverpool, so hopefully we can get. We do need to
He
let
will
back.
go. Sufjan Vergali for Valencia. He
Arsenal
will
fans.
leave.
Arsenal fans would love this guy, Flamini.
He'll leave and come back a season later.
Yeah.
Samir Handanovic.
Well, that'd be interesting.
That's an interesting one with Mourinho, because if Mourinho comes in at United and De Gea leaves,
He'll try and get Handanovic.
I reckon he will. I reckon
He's a
that'll-
good keeper,
which is weird because
in my opinion, good keeper.
yeah,
The big Zlatan, come on.
Zlatan, who unless Paris caves and
Don't-
replaces the Eiffel Tower with a monument of Zlatan, he will leave.
Wow, that'd be pretty cool, the eye.
The
What
Eiffel-
about that? The Zlatan Tower? That's just what you want to call it.
just a massive
But there's
nose.
been so many rumours of which club he wants to go to
Oh,
next, but we don't know.
He'll just make his own club. And
I like the
play
one
on
that he
his
said, I think it was like a couple of years ago, he's like, I wanted to end my career at Celtic.
own. Yeah, true.
I did like that one.
That was interesting. Miroslav Klose for Lazio. He'll bum around. He'll get another
Yeah.
deal somewhere.
Still doing alright for his age.
Ezekiel Labesi, who's been and gone.
Well, he's
He's
China
in
now.
China now. A bench player making $5 million a year. Crazy.
Like bench player.
Yeah, dude, he was a bench player at PSG. He can't get a game for Argentina.
Wow.
Raul Meireles at Fenerbahce. I don't know. I mean, he should, whether or not he stays at Fenerbahce, obviously, but he's a good player.
He should stay.
I reckon. I mean, wouldn't surprise me if he ended up back in Portugal somewhere. Ricardo Montolivo. I'm not sure what the deal is with him at Milan.
Yeah, I don't know. He'll probably stay, I reckon.
Yeah.
When the league's
Yudo Nagatomo. I reckon he has
fascinating.
he has a lot of business being in the Premier League. 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
He doesn't play for Inter Milan or anything.
No, not too
For what,
much.
for what I've been hearing about, but so he might actually have a chance in the Premier League. Hopefully.
Daniel Osvaldo, the great failure of Southampton.
And then seeing him back, and then when he went back to Inter, I think there was one game I remember in particular. He had a bit of an argument with Icardi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes me laugh because Icardi's like 10 times the player Osvaldo is. There's also John Terry, who's obviously leaving. Thiago at Atletico Madrid, who will probably go.
Yeah.
Luca Toni, who will probably end up retiring.
No, I'll come to the A-League, I reckon.
Victor Valdez, who was just a waste of space. Vanya Love, who...
Wagner Love, he's just everywhere right now.
Yeah. It's an interesting list. There's probably a half dozen of those guys in there who will demand a big team move.
Yeah.
And obviously that will change with contracts being pulled and people leaving and whatever else. That could be a bigger list.
Yeah, most certainly.
That'll be once the season's over. I'll definitely try and update that list up on a blog and maybe attach a few sort of teams who need this player and whatever else. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this episode of Sports Talk. It's a bit slow this week, but we'll definitely look to pump it up a bit next week.
Yeah.
Also, keep an eye out for our other videos. We'll start doing a few dedicated videos for sport.
You'll be seeing probably AFL. There'll be some previews of that.
There'll be a
The
few
2020 cricket, I'll be doing that. You'll eventually, when the NBA playoffs come, Josh will be doing that.
Mhm.
So yeah,
We'll try and ramp
Something
it
to
up a bit, make it a bit more diverse.
something to look forward to, I reckon.
Yeah, so
Huh?
thanks for watching, and we'll catch you around next week.
All right, see you later.